Rangers win another series. This is the Roundup. What is going on, Ranger fans? This is the Texas Rangers Roundup. I'm RD. That's right. The Rangers get another series win, this time against the Tampa Bay Rays. They had to go on the road down to Tampa. 3-game series, very quick. But, they handled it pretty well. Obviously, game one, domination from the beginning, right? They win 9-3, scored 9 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Rays put up 3 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. Rangers came out of the gate swinging. 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the 6th. Tacked 1 on in the 8th, and then 2 in the top of the 9th just to cap her off. Really good effort all around. Your top performers are Josh Young, 3 for 4, home run, 4 RBIs, 2 runs, a stolen base. Siri for Tampa Bay had a home run, a double, hit by pitch, 2 RBIs and a run. And then Palacios, he is 1 for 3, a home run, walk, RBI, run, and stolen base. I have no idea how we couldn't have another Ranger as a top performer. I mean, the Rays put up 3 runs, and they have 2 top performers. I don't know. What can I do about that, right? So let's take a look at the team comparison. Obviously, we know about the runs and the hits. The Rays and the Rangers both had 2 home runs each. Total bases, Rangers had them by 2, 15-13. Stolen bases, 2-1. And then left on base, same number, right? The 7, which I like to see that number keep going down. You can't leave ducks on the pond, right? And then obviously the Rays had an error. The Rangers did not. Like I said, Dunning got the win. Solid performance. Dunning got the win. He's 1-0. He's got a 4.26 ERA. I don't know how to say this last name. Pepiot, he got the loss. He's got a 9.53 ERA after this game. Kind of tough. I am getting a little tongue-tied here, all right? I'm going to try to slow down and figure out what is going on with me. But moving on to game 2. Rangers struggled a little bit. They tried to come back. It just didn't work. They end up losing 5-2. They don't score until the 7th. They finally break the ice in the 7th and then put another one on in the 9th. Just not enough. Rangers have 2 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. Rays, 5 runs on 7 hits and an error, or no error, excuse me. And that's what I was looking at, because this is where the game got away from the Rangers in the 5th inning. The Rays put up 4. It was an error, a drop, pop fly, first base, and all of a sudden it just broke the inning wide open for them. So that's the error. Eflin gets the win. Heaney gets the loss. Heaney's actually doing pretty well, 1.93 ERA. Eflin is 5.25. Top performers of the game, obviously Eflin. He got the win, 6 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. Then Paredes, 1 for 3, a home run, hit by pitch, 3 RBIs and a run. And then the other top performer, they threw a bone to a Ranger, Heaney. He got the loss, but 4 2/3 inning pitch, 4 hits, 1 ERA, 1 earned run, and 7 strikeouts, which is really nice. Now, looking at the comparison again, the Rays had 1 home run versus none for the Rangers. Total bases, 10 versus 9. Tampa Bay had the edge in that one. Stolen bases, 1-0. Edge goes to the Rays. Left on base, another 7. Left on the pond. Ducks on the pond for the Rangers. Rays only had 5, and the Rangers had the error on this one. So kind of a rough outing. Momentum is a crazy thing, and when you commit errors, momentum can just take off. Now, the Rangers are already losing, but, it really just sucked the life right out of them. But they tried. They were rallying in the ninth. I was sitting there watching. I think I was out to dinner with my kid, and I was like, come on. I was like, they got it. They got a chance. But, they just fell short. They tried. But moving on to the 3rd game, Rangers win 4-1. Eovaldi, he's 1-0 right now. He's got a 1.38 ERA. Savali, 1-1 with a 1.50 ERA. It's a really great game to watch, pitching-wise. There was only 1 run scored throughout like 6 innings. The Rangers finally broke the seal in the 6th and then tacked on 3 in the top of the 9th. The Rays had 1. They were trying, though. The tying run was at the plate. I was like, this is a day game. I'm sitting there listening to it and / watching it while I was at work. But you were nervous towards the end. Top performers, Eovaldi, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits, 0 earned runs, 8 strikeouts. Savali, he got the loss, but 6 inning pitch, 4 hits, 1 earned run, and 8 strikeouts. The 3rd top performer, Mr. Seager himself, 2 for 5, a home run, RBI, and a run. So, obviously the Rangers, in a team comparison, outperformed the Rays. I don't know why I'm stumbling so much. Obviously, with the runs and the hits. Home runs, 1-0 Rangers. And then total bases, 14-9 Rangers. Stolen bases, no stolen bases for the Rangers this time around. 1 for the Rays, though. And then 7 guys left on base for each team. That number's always seems to be right there. But it is earlier in the week, last week, or the opening series against the Cubs, it was like 8, 9, 10, that number was crazy high. And you really don't want to see it above 7. I wouldn't think so. But yeah, they get out of there with the series win. They're looking great. We're going to talk about an injury here in a second, but let's go ahead and take a look at some stats here. The hitting stats. Garcia's leading the team in home runs. He's got 3. And it's him and Young with the lead right now for RBIs on the team. They both have 6. I'm going to mention that. I don't really go into, like I said on the last show, I don't go into batting averages yet. It's just still too early in the season. I mean, the most at-bats the team has right now, there's 25. Adolis Garcia has 25, and so does Wyatt Langford. And, Garcia's hitting 240, which is not bad. Young has 17 at-bats. He's batting .412. But I wanted to say this because Travis Jankowski is batting .500. He's got an OPS of 2,100. He's slugging 15. It's insane. But, he's only been at bat 4 times. That just shows you how clutch this dude is. And he can just come off the bench and swat one for you. He's fun to watch. Now, here's a bit of a bad news. If you were watching the games, I believe it was on Tuesday, and a couple of our guys got hit. Actually, it was Monday, I believe it was. I think it was Monday, yeah. Garcia got hit right on the wrist, and the next batter up, Young, he gets hit on the wrist, and it's a fracture. So he's going to be out. He's out till like mid-May or whatnot. They called up Justin Foscue from AAA Round Rock. He's going to be helping out, but it's going to take 6 weeks of recovery time, seriously. After surgery, Young is looking closer to between 8 to 10 weeks. We'll see what happens. It was removed from the Rangers' 93 win over the Rays on April 1st. So that was Monday. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I mean, it just sucks. And then Nathaniel Lowe, right oblique strain. He's out mid to late April. So he'll just be sidelined for a little bit. Nothing crazy. But the one we're going to miss there is Young. Every single year, it seems like he gets hit by a pitch or something happens to him, and it just sucks. So we'll just have to just wait it out, I suppose. But, you really want him for the upcoming games because the Houston Astros are rolling to town for a 4-game series. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then rolling into Monday, which I haven't seen in a while where a series rolls into a Monday. But just to make a little note here, the Rangers are going to have 17 games in a row after this Thursday off. 17 games in a row. And, I mean, they are hosting, 9 of those, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to be hosting the Astros for 4 games. And then it's 7 games, okay. And then the Athletics for 3 games. And then they head down to Houston to face off against the Astros for 3 games. They do go on the road for a little bit, then they'll head up to Detroit, then over to Atlanta before they head back home. So 4 games against the Astros. Houston's kind of finding their footing. They got swept by the Yankees, and then they pulled out a series win against the Blue Jays. They were either scoring like 8 or 10 runs, or they were only scoring 1 and losing 2-1. So they're hit or miss right now. The pitcher threw a no-hitter. I don't even remember his name. I don't know. You have to listen to SB Baseball Podcast because Alan goes over all of it, and he was mentioned as well. I was watching the game. You got the alert saying, "Hey, no-hitter alert." So I was like, "All right, let me pull it up and just check it out and watch." But what are you gonna do? Now, as far as promotional events, I probably should go over probable pitchers first, but let's do promotional events at the ballpark. Sunday is Dollar Ice Cream Day, and then check this out: Monday, April 8th. It's Evan Carter ALCS Catch Bobblehead. First 15,000 fans. I kind of want to head out there and get me this. I love Ranger bobbleheads. I love bobbleheads in general, but the Ranger ones are great. 7:05 pitch. Get out there and get you one. First 15,000 fans. Yeah, not bad. So probable pitchers for the Astros, Friday, April 5th, 7:05 pitch. You got Hunter Brown versus Cody Bradford. The Saturday game, they haven't listed. The Houston Astros haven't listed their pitcher yet, but the Rangers are going to put out John Gray. And then Sunday, Ronel Blanco versus Dane Dunning. And Monday, Frambo Valdez versus Andrew Heaney. So there you go. I mean, pitching ain't bad. We'll see how it goes. Let's see if Houston wakes up. That's one thing that kind of terrifies me because when they get hot, they get going, it could be kind of a headache, to be honest. Now let's take a look at the American League West. Rangers firmly in first. Well, I said firmly. I think last year's still on me. Rangers are right now 4-2. They're 2-1 at home, 2-1 away. Angels right there 4-2 as well. Angels haven't played at home yet. They're 4-2 on the road. So they open up, I believe, their home series either tonight or tomorrow night. I can't remember. Mariners are 3-4. Astros are 2-5. Athletics are 1-6. So there you go. That's the American League West. I told you the Angels were going to be good this year. Astros will get hot. They always do. And you have to worry about the Mariners. This is going to be a tough division. No question about it. I mean, yeah, you get a layup against the Athletics, but the other four, or the other three teams, the Angels, Mariners, and Astros, they're going to be good. So, hey, that's going to do it for me. I'm glad I got a little midweek update in here because I definitely wanted to talk about the Astros a little bit. The Silver Boot Series, just I'd love for them to win this, get 3 out of 4, but I'm going to be honest, I'll be happy with a split. Anything but a losing series here. Give me a split because we have to go down to Houston in the, like I said, the following week or whatnot. Got to get these wins. It's going to be tough. Don't let that record fool you. Astros are, they're a solid team and they somehow they cause problems for the Rangers. So, that's it for the Ranger Roundup. I'm RD. I'm out of here. Let's go Rangers. Thank you for listening to the Roundup.